Hold there, knave. Yorkie of the Shire stands before you, asking art thou friend or foe? If thou art friend, then join me now as we return to Golarion with more Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. If... Oh, and the Fate of Golarion, indeed. If thou art foe, then vanish thee back to the worldwound demon, and we shall deal with thee later. We just finished talking to the Desnans. Let's see what else we have. Worm. Scout the Tower of Estrod. Show the Night Storyteller. We've gathered the allies. Be prepared. Waiting for an attack. Show Calissa's Diary to Fawn. Find Jan Aldori, Sealer's friend. Didn't we do that already? I thought we had. Talk to Ninio. And notes, which we're not going to do right now. We may not, in fact, have done. I've met Jana Aldori. I think I know where she is, and I think it might be further over here than we've been. No, wasn't it here? In which case we probably have seen her, but need to meet her back at the pub.
Yet another obstacle.
This'll leave a bruise. I'll just sit here. Don't worry about me.
I feel faint. Learn from my mistake.
Man, you are the one we need more than anyone. And you... can take that off and return to that. Darren?
This is my chance to run!
No, it's not.
Did you see that?
My instincts dull when I'm tired.
Where's Yorkie?
I shall not.
Get over here, you fool.
Meditate on your mistakes. It
I
might make
always
you
have
feel
the upper
better.
hand.
This war must end.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
Aborane sentes. Ona adayana. Ona adayana. Ona adayana. Ona adayana. Ona adayana. Ona Adayan.
Right.
Follow my steps.
Let's head inside here.
Can't hide from me. Let's head out.
Now, when we come up here, I know this is a problem area. Let's just make sure
Everyone counts on me.
everyone's doing what they need to be doing.
No reason to pause.
Fine.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
You're doing what you can,
not
which isn't a
detracted
lot.
it. We'll make things right.
You're using
Rules
magic
are
bow.
made to be broken.
And you're not, but you can't. Right, we will try. Let's see if there's any spells, etc. we can use. No restoration needed. Well, it is for her, but I can't do anything with it. Oh, we've got that on already, so don't worry about that. Scroll, Sailor can use that. Mage armor. And that's about it. Does anyone have a disease? No. Yes, the dog does. And yes, I know I'm doing another save. I will do another one actually as well. Put that on personal.
We will win this war.
Dealer, nothing you can
A
do.
goat, a lizard, and a human enter a
Stay on
tavern.
your toes.
What'll it be, Lan? The bartender asks.
Yes?
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Right.
They will break against our resolve.
Surrender, or else! Too late for apologies!
Into the fray!
Skura.
Cover me!
One down. Amber.
You've crossed the wrong
Oh, that's Lan.
mongrel.
No glory without risk!
Out of my sight!
Attack!
Ember.
I'll hit you!
Stab their back. Terrible mistake.
Oh, that was a mistake, yes.
You won't stop us.
Well, that's another down. And she's down. They're down. Lan.
You won't survive me.
Aim carefully.
Darren.
I will see to your demise.
Surrender or else!
Thunder.
Endure this!
Good.
Forwards!
Darren, right. That's not what I want to do, but never mind. Ember. Thunder, you can do nothing. You're immune. Lan, alright.
A solid plan.
Darren. Darren Aronday. Oh, can't be used. Duh. What else? You can try that.
F no.
Ember. Let's see. Another magic missile, I think. Thunder, useless. Lan. Anything you can do. Yes, because you can help heal her. Actually, you can help heal me.
Yes. Attack.
Oh! Big mistake. Wow. Yes. Ah. Yes, that was a mistake and a half. That was. You can use that, so try it.
Peaceful. Oxy. Yas.
Missed.
Aim carefully.
Darren! What a mistake.
Peaceful. Oxy. Yas.
That's more like it. Another healing potion.
I'll loot your corpse.
And Ember. We may have made it. Except you didn't manage to do that. Thunder. Healed. Healed to death.
Let us be careful.
Ah, yes. Sealer. 17 ability damage. Oh. I think it's time to go back and rest. Yes, indeed. Very much time to go back and rest. That is a lot of strength damage she's taken.
Tread lightly.
Show me what you have. Don't need. No sell. That was hell. We didn't even go that in a handcart. Right. Show me what you have. Name. potion of restoration, ideally. Restoration lesser. 17 of them. Do we have any health potions? Storyteller. I found it in the square where Terendler perished. What do you make of it? Storyteller reaches out and says softly, even from here I can feel strange energies emanating from this object. If you don't mind, I'll examine it, using my method. I'll try to see the past of its owner, and their emotions, and shreds of memory. Maybe it'll help us better understand what we're dealing with. Storyteller touches the knife, his fingers clamping around the hilt, with a hungry, masterful grip. His face contorts in an evil grimace, his voice disgustingly raspy. Hunger, and many legs bring me into the lair to my mother's feasting hall. A swollen body overfilled with food is so huge that I have to look at it with all of my eyes at once. On top is a scrawny little head, the long beak that is always yearning for more food. You feel feverish, and your chest, where the mysterious wound is concealed, feels hot. Your mind is flooded with a wave of visions that repeat the words of the old elf. Mother greets me with a placid screech. Stupid, greedy wretch, whose only achievement is my birth, a creeping, wingless creature. It's your fault I have no wings, a symbol of greatness, a birthright I should have received from my mighty father. Mother points me to a crowd of whimpering subjects, suggesting I fortify myself with their pathetic flesh. Not today. I summon my spawn, and they fly to me, enveloping me in a teeming cloud. But this must be discarded. Like dark buzzing wings, they unfold behind my back and lift me up. Mother has always been stronger, but she did not expect this. I dive on her and rip her limp, bloated body with my claws. Ichor splatters, the bone spurs on my heels sink into the flesh. I clench her pitiful head and tear it off, along with the shreds of meat. Victory, I am the strongest. I am the son of my winged father. The elf grimaces with distaste. His voice becomes normal again, appalling. Stories like that are the most difficult ones to keep with me. This knife belonged to a demon. Storyteller opens his mouth to answer, but a sudden spasm crosses his face. A new vision, a much stronger one, engulfs the old elf. The malevolent undertones vanish from his voice as he grows more determined and tired. Even looking at the wardstone is difficult. Despite the corruption nesting in it, it still has an aura of strength. Your fingers clench the stone hilt, so tight it hurts. A little spot of flawless surface on the wardstone draws your attention. It looks like a butterfly, corruption in the guise of something utterly harmless. But it will grow. You swing and stab the butterfly with the knife as hard as you can. Your fingers cramp painfully. A howl invades your ears. Light, white light everywhere. The stone knife falls from the old elf's hands. Out of breath, he drops to his knees. He is trembling, with terror on his face, so unlike his usual dignified manner. But what was that? That was not the past. That was something that is yet to happen, or rather might happen. One of the roads to the future, one of the possible outcomes. This item will help you to cleanse the wardstone, or to destroy it. Feel a longing to take the stone chisel and plunge it into your chest, right into the wound that has opened up in it. It is hard to resist the feeling, but at the last moment your self-preservation instinct takes over. You manage to keep control of your own hands. The old man stands up. Never before has anything like this happened to me. But how? I am not an oracle or a prophet, or is this another riddle from the past that has caught up with me? It may be, sir. It may be. I must find out. Seeing stories that have happened is one thing, but seeing stories that are yet to happen. I don't know why this is happening now, but there is one thing I am sure of. This is not a coincidence. This is a sign of coming changes. Great changes. Assured your vision of this knife tempted me. Did you see what I saw? This never happened before either. Could it be the magic of the object that you brought me? I sense dark energies in it that can cloud and charm the mind. Be careful with this item. It may have tried to influence you, but you managed to overcome its power and subdue it. Or perhaps something else happened to us, something we don't yet understand. Can you see the future? I don't know. Obviously I can, but nothing like this has ever happened to me before. The future never opened its secrets to me before I met you. Gods, who are you, and why have we crossed paths? I feel this is not a coincidence. Something momentous is happening. Destiny is pushing us towards something. But what? Questions without answers. I swear, this morning I couldn't have imagined what waited for me. Maybe it's a knife that gives you the power of divination. The knife is a powerful aspect, but I feel that its power is of a different nature. No, I felt the same as I do when I tell the past. This is my gift, but manifested in a completely abnormal way. Is what you saw destined to happen? No, the future is not set. It used to be a long time ago when the god Aradan guarded Golarion. But not now. Prophecies do not come true, or they do. Not in the way that they were supposed to. I only saw one version of the future, one of the paths leading to it. But the choice has not yet been made, and our destinies are not set in stone. Not even in a wardstone? Who were you in your vision? I don't know. Someone strong and desperate enough to resort to extreme measures. I felt that what I was doing had to be done. Your powers are amazing. A few minutes ago I would have agreed with you, but the thing that has just happened, it disturbs me. My gift never manifested like this. Something has changed and these changes frighten me. Please, examine the items I'm carrying. Perhaps some of them could tell us a story. Storyteller nods politely. Let me touch them, and I'll see what I can see. The old elf carefully takes Yaniel's sword Radiance. Powerful forces lie dormant in this sword. It used to belong to an incredibly bright and daring soul. Storyteller's hands run carefully over the scale that has still not lost its shine. Proud Torrendler, protector of Canabres. You devoted your life to serving people. Your death is a great loss, but maybe I will be able to find out something about you that is unknown to your many admirers. Storyteller's hand touches Finian. A peculiar weapon. I sense intelligence in it, but it seems dented. Grandpa Elf, watch where you're poking your fingers, it tickles. The elf looks at you with unusual impatience. Shall we? Tell me about its previous owner. The storyteller touches the knife, his fingers clamping around the hilt. A hungry, masterful grip. Hunger, my many legs bring me into the lair. My mother's beast. We've seen this. And clear that. What do you see of Radiance's past? Storyteller touches the blade with his fingers. Sadness rings in his voice. Dresden is doomed. Demons attacked right when we lost the protection of the Sword of Valor. My city, my bastion of hope. We built you as a symbol. That the lands mutilated by the Abyss could still be restored by mortals. Now you are perishing, and there is nothing I can do. We retreat, no, we flee. A frightened crowd rushes out into the night through the southern gate. They are chased by angry howls of demons, killing the last defenders of the citadel. My heart goes out to them, but I'm still standing on the wall. I'm covering the retreat. Demons do not attack, they seethe around you. Fall from the sky, strike from all sides at once. They can't be stopped, but they can be distracted. I run to the upper floor of the gate tower. Radiance glows with a golden light in my hands. I permit myself to close my eyes with just one heartbeat. I imagine that the soft glimmering of the sword I see in through my closed eyelids is the light of the summer sun. I smile. I open my eyes and call out, "Hey, discarded spawn. Who wants the best trophy of the night? You know my name, Yaniel. You know how many of you I have killed with this very hand? You want to curry favour with Derazand, Minago, or the echo of your lord? Bring them my head if you can." Roaring and screaming, they rush towards me in a wave of deformed bodies and unfurled wings. The wave crashes against me, spattering my army with bloody froth. Broken wings and chopped-up bodies plummet to the foot of the tower. In the heat of battle, I see Jordan's pale face down there. He looks up at me in desperation, but he can't help. He's carrying 2 wounded on his shoulder. My city will fall, but my friends will survive. That is what I'm fighting for. I'm covering the retreat. The flow of fleeing people gradually dwindles. My armor is broken in many places, and I cannot heal my wounds anymore. The last demon I stabbed with Radiance suddenly recoils, tearing the handle out of my blood-sickened hand. He flies up, but falls somewhere far behind the walls, by the road, being taken by those fleeing. No more golden glow in my hands. The night closes in on me, filled with shrieking, mocking demon laughter. Dresden, I'm dying with you. Light of the sword, righteous Iomade, accept my soul. The storyteller runs his hand along the blade with a sad smile. I know whose memory this is. I've heard about her so many times. Yaniel was a true crusader. Touching her memories is so cleansing. You see the future of the sword. Just one of the numerous possibilities. The blind elf touches the sword hilt and the metal rings in his voice. I slide out of the sheath swiftly. I proudly watch the army of warriors being led by my lord. I sing, slashing the air, putting courage in their hearts. I am radiance. Tremble, city of Dresden. My lady Yaniel has perished, but I am not done yet. Charge! Storyteller returns the sword to you. It's nice to know that these sword's glory days are not over. There's many battles ahead. Take care of it. It is a glorious sword. Tell me about Terendelev, handing over the scale. The storyteller takes a deep breath and smiles. I am flying. I can finally spread my wings. I am gliding over a broad river. The sunset has turned its surface smooth like a mirror. I see my reflection. It is as if another silver dragon is rising to meet me from the depths, but what is it? The scales on my chest are black and the darkness is spreading over my body. I wake up. A clear sky sways above me, blazing with heat. I am in human form. The red dust of the wound clings to my cracked lips. Someone is carrying me on a stretcher made of shields and spears. I am so weak I can barely lift my hand to my face. The sight of my own hand terrifies me. It is black, and the skin glistens like scales melted by fire. I probably ought to cry, but I only feel hatred and nausea. All these people around me, out of sympathy for them, did I choose to leave the mountains. I gave up my flights over rivers. I went to the demon's lair. They don't have a scratch on them, but I am infected with foulness. Not fair. My life is more precious than their pathetic existence. Oh, how I hate them in this moment. And then I suddenly feel shame. No. These are not my thoughts. The crusaders carrying me are my good friends. I am glad they did not suffer, but I hate them and myself so much. Pain and hatred pierce me all at once. It's all because of them, all because of them. Someone walking beside me touches me, talks to me, but the only thing I hear is, your mentor, he will come, he will help. And I lose consciousness. Storyteller takes a deep breath, exiting the vision. Such hatred from Terendelev, wasn't she on our side? It sounds more like she was tortured until she lost her mind for a while. Terendelev has come a long way. Her unit was ambushed by demons once and she was infected with foulness. The Terendelev you met in Canabres had gone through many trials and regained her form of purity. What happened next? Storyteller puts his hand to his forehead. Sometimes the past can be as vague as the future. We all know how Terendelev's story ends, but the beginning is hidden from us. Maybe if we find something else that used to belong to her, we will know more about her struggle. However, no matter what we learn, her soul of a true dragon, overcame every obstacle, endured every torment. She was able to purify herself. But dragons are truly powerful, not only in body but in spirit too. And here's Finian. Show me what you see. Hello, Grandpa Elf. Storyteller carefully takes Finian from your hands. Hello, Finian. Closes his eyes and takes a deep breath. His face contorts in a painful grimace. I'm coming again. Coming to again. How long have I been here? They kept me in a cage for 3 days. I know this because 3 times the light under the door disappeared for a long time. Then they chained me to the table, and the bladesmith, everyone calls him the bladesmith, he placed a device with a jar over me. Feels like I'm being fried. First I tried to break free, but I got tired, then I screamed. But now I've lost my voice. Though the pain is burning right through me. The storyteller stops, his voice changing, becoming more frightened. I think I lost consciousness again. When I woke up, the pain was gone, and I wasn't tied to a table anymore. I was standing near it, and someone else was lying on the table, a burned corpse covered with black crust. Master took out a handsaw and sawing off his head in a very focused way. I should have run back then, but I couldn't for some reason. The burned corpse had a symbol on his belt, just like I do, an eye and a star. My favourite belt, a good one. Where would a stranger get one? It must have been someone from my clan, some distant family member. The storyteller stops. When he speaks again, you only hear the muffled voice. Those Crusaders. I was glad when I saw them. I thought they'd come to help, but how? How was it that I killed them all? Someone told me to, and I obeyed. I don't understand. I understand nothing now. I need to catch my breath. I need all this to stop, even for a minute. I just have to understand what's happening to me. I just need rest. Storyteller shakes his head, slowly coming to his senses. That is Finion's past, but what awaits him in the future? The dead have no future, but the storyteller smiles. I see an endless ocean on a good day and a boat flying over the waves. I am so excited. But I don't know whose vision this is. Is this a soul existing here and now? Or a soul reborn? Thank you for your story. Storyteller gives Finian back to you. Please take care of this young lad. He is finally in the right hands. Do not worsen his suffering by involving him in dishonourable deeds. Come on, Grandpa Elf. I can take care of myself. Not as much as you think, Finian. I'm not a kid. I don't know what horrors you're talking about. But don't worry about it, alright? Look after yourself. More important things to do. Now, it suggested I still need to talk to Nino, but I've done that, so let's just rush through in case I did something that didn't register. And there, it's registered it now. Not sure why it didn't before.
Camellia, allow me to attend to you and ease, if I can, the travails of the crusade. As a lady accustomed to comfort, this all must be quite trying for you.
You are the picture of chivalry, Count. But I grew up in far less luxurious and pleasure-filled conditions than you. I am no stranger to sufferance.
There. Healed. Time to leave. Well, 385. So we have 2, 6, 15. The next level. Now I have mentioned I will be hiring a new mage, magic user. However, and that's true. However, I'm intending to do that when we just hit a level. Because then they're not trailing far behind. When you hire them, they're set to the start of the level you're on, with regard to experience. Obviously, if you've just hit a new level, that is the start of the level you're on.
I'm gone.
who is my trickster? You are Obscura.
Hesitation is a waste of time. I'm the best.
And on we go.
Follow my steps.
Uh-huh. Did we find trouble? No, they did.
Ah. I want to go back to open hands.
Go.
No contest. Let's head out.
Success.
Let us be careful.
And some things here. And then down into the basement.
Let's have some fun.
Okay, well, the sparkling paste. It won't be sparkling much longer, honestly. Here we are. That's a boost to her damage.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
So, that little shop's done. Over to the Tower of Estrod. Two, 367. Nabris burns the city that should never have fallen. Fate shows no mercy. Darkness and malevolence rage hide behind many masks. But I see them for what they are. I see them in you. I'm conquering them. I know I let it get away with me that once, but I've conquered it since. I hear the echo of menacing footsteps. I feel the heat of ancient cursed rage. Old enemy, you will not escape so easily. Servants of the Abyss, you enter the House of Memory. With evil in your soul, soon you will be but a memory. Memory is attacking us. Alright, well, not for long. Whoever you are, keep quiet. There's a horde of enemies just beyond this door. Come over here and you'll see. Get it together, idiots. No more looting. You're all sit. I'll sit here, wait for the order to attack the defender's heart. It's the last bastion of the Crusader resistance. We'll flatten them and claim our victory. Into the abyss with all the Crusaders and Defender's Heart. Kill us, the city is ours already. Now it's time to enjoy the spoils. Split up into groups quickly. I'll tell you where to go and what to bring back. Baxon, you idiot. Go back to Baphomet. He must be missing his lapdog. Everyone here will be following my orders. I'm in charge. We won't submit to you, dirty desperate. Oh, fights between the cultists. Get it over with, you two. Get a room. Adding up, worm. I'm in charge here. Killus is the strongest.
I'd stay away from there right now. The tower is the main stronghold of the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth and their allies. Going up against that many of them would be suicide. I have a better idea. If the demons and their mortal agents were better organized, the Crusaders would have been crushed long before now. But they're always trying to spread in every direction. Right now, in every corner of the city, there are demons like Kylus who are trying to consolidate their forces to launch a joint attack on the Defender's Heart.
Who are you?
Greybor. I'm a contract killer who's been hired to kill that demon that just walloped that other one. I've tracked him all the way here, and was planning to kill him when that crowd showed up, so I had to pull back.
What do you suggest?
Don't even think about trying to take them all on single-handed. You'll be mincemeat. Better to warn the Crusaders and the Defender's Heart that the demons are planning to attack. And later, once the attackers have been taken care of, it'll be much easier to sweep through this tower and eliminate the defenders left behind.
Thanks for the advice. Who hired you?
I'm afraid that's confidential.
We could attack
I
together.
have no desire to die today. If you choose to go in there, I'll take advantage of the opportunity, of course. I'll kill Kylus and get back here as quickly as I can. I'm not going to fight any of the others. I don't work for free.
The city is burning. People are dying. And you're thinking about how to fill your pockets?
Yes. So what? Listen here, girl. If you're so eager to save someone, go and do it. And don't waste your breath preaching at me.
I'm going now.
I hope you act wisely.
You're so sad. Please take care.
What are you doing here, girl? This is no place for people like you. Go. Hide somewhere safe.
I fear you may be right, Greybor. Which is why we'll be hiring someone else.
I will fight.
Ouch. Not what I had in mind, but well.
Operane sentes. Amaranda grati.
Forwards!
Amaranda
This looks dangerous.
Your death awaits.
Sim down.
Amaranda gratium.
A solid plan.
Ember. No, this is not Ember. This is Sealer.
The light, take you!
Make every strike count.
Another down. Ember. Oh, I didn't realise that you were standing right next to him. Obscura.
Precision and
Oh, that was Darren. Obscura.
Cover me.
Attack!
Into the fray!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Well, we seem to have some good stability. Right, we'll have to see. Make damage to stretch. They've fled.
Stab their backs.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do anyway.
Aim carefully.
Oh. Yes.
You won't survive me.
Go.
Darren.
Adayan.
I'll loot your corpse.
Forwards!
Oh, no.
Endure this!
Skura?
Your death awaits.
A solid plan.
The Inheritor, guide my
Almost got him.
blade.
Make every strike count!
And we have got him. From here, it's just some minor demons, so...
Your performance is lacking. You are lacking.
Just sit here. Don't worry about me.
You are outmatched.
Is this a mock fight?
Just one more left.
Require healing.
Don't worry about it.
Learn from my mistake.
There we are.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan. The mongrel did it.
Just in case you need some convincing, to stay down.
This'll leave a bruise.
Completed. Done.
Yeah.
Something here.
You're so awesome, Lan.
And again, in case you needed some persuading to stay down. $1,717, so 1717.
Tread lightly.
Who's this? A pale and frightened half-elf looks at you warily. His face is twisted into a grimace, just like he just ate something slimy. Hey, who are you, eh? Praise Baphomet. What are you doing here? Did Faxon send you? I heard a noise outside, but I was busy making a list of relics. Did something happen? Who are you? I'm Telma, the scribe, and the senior aide to Lord Xanthia, the plagued one. And do forgive me, but Faxon has been assigned to this command, has he not? Where is he? What are they doing here? I'm compiling a list of valuable Crusader artifacts. Lord Xanthia has ordered that everything of use should be transported from Canabres and saved from the looting and destruction. We chose the museum as a place to collect and sort through the trophies. Unfortunately, the local thieves have proved even quicker off the mark than the demons. They ransacked the museum in the first few hours of the assault, but there are some objects of interest among the exhibits they left behind. Well, get your hands off of our relics. The half-elf leaped back nimbly, pulling a sheaf of papers. No! I have valuable letters from Lord Xanthia here. I must destroy them. Swallows them. Oh dear, you're choking. Want some salt and pepper with that? Now, I've never tried eating paper myself, but a little seasoning goes a long way, whatever the meal. Confiture. The perfect accompaniment for paper is apricot confiture. How do I know this? An excellent question. As a child, I once ate a piece of my exercise book in front of my horrid music teacher. Despite her. Merciful blow ends it. Right. Let's see what's in here. Because they are empty.
I'm gone.
More than anything else, yes, there is. And then there's Selden. The old man, looking around absent-mindedly, shrinks away from you as you get closer. His head seems to shake uncontrollably, but his hands are surprisingly deft and assured as they level a magic wand at you. Stay back. Which are you, robber or demon? Not going to hurt you. The old man goggles at you in terror, but he doesn't lower his wand. Put it down, old man. I am friend, not foe. A rustling comes from somewhere behind him. Rats. The old man wheels around fearfully and peers in the direction of the sound came from. The hand holding the wand gradually falls to his side. Good man. When he turns back to you, there is no fear in his expression. Only vague confusion. I'm sorry, I was distracted. What we were talking about? Who are you? The old man lowers his wand and oh, my memory isn't what it was. My faculties are failing me. But at one time, my mind could cut like a diamond. I was a battle mage, one of the few who survived the Lost Chapel, but I'm an old man now. Sometimes I set down my keys one moment, and next I can't remember where I put them. With a pleased smile, the old man pulls a hefty set of keys from his pocket and proudly shows them to you. Here they are, my keys, my little lovelies. Never give them away to anyone. Lost Chapel, the old fellow was there. That his mind was damaged isn't surprising. What's surprising is the old codger can still speak at all. The entire history of the Crusades, which aren't exactly uplifting, is one of the bloodiest chapters. Some time ago I wanted to know what became of the abandoned fortifications and estates the Crusaders left behind. I read through the accounts of the Lost Chapel veterans. Now that was a real bloodbath. What are the keys for? Oh, the keys are for everything. I can open every door in the Tower of Estrad. Then give me them. Out of the question. Don't you understand? The museum holds things that could help in the fight against demons. You're right. I'm just an old duffer. Take whatever will help you. Thank you. Go to the Defender's Heart. There are people there who'll look after you. The old custodian gives you a toothless smile. Really? It's safe there? But how can I leave the museum? You know what happened here, don't you? Thieves, they were prowling about, wanted to rob the museum. But I stopped them. Those ne'er-do-wells. You won't be back. I have to go. You did well, old man. As well as you could.
Follow my steps.
No one can ask for more. Well, strictly speaking, they can ask.
Spotted something.
But if they do, they're unreasonable.
Something here. I've spotted something.
Right.
Everything has a price.
Trust in yourself.
Not you. Not you.
I do things, My way.
Sodi is restless. I wonder
I
why.
always have the upper hand. Success! I'm the best. Success.
There.
Let's head out.
Success!
Then we have this door. That, and that.
Let us be careful.
And with that we leave. How are we doing on experience? 1662. Let's see what we can do to reach level 5, shall we? Worm Mansion. Ah, have to have Familiar with us. Oh, Sheila, you're trained again. Alright, I guess we're going to Market Square instead. Still a couple of places we need to be here. Well, here first. Now here. Not much, but it's there. That looks like a difficult one, so we'll use the lockpicks.
I'm the best.
Then here.
I'm gone.
Fighting
go
for a
further,
righteous
let's
cause is
heal.
certainly different from a simple massacre. The former is more bloody and performed with pinkies out.
Nice. Sealer. Dog.
I like you.
You.
Esme, Axel, yes.
You.
Esme, Axel, yes.
Dog.
Esme, Axel, yes. Esme, Axe, yes. Esme,
Me.
Axe, yes.
Stay on your toes.
Always be ready for the worst.
Rely on me.
Right. See if we can take this area on.
Follow my steps.
City has fallen at last. How glorious. Now I can stop pretending to be the shopkeeper. Spend my time on my true passion, reanimating the dead. Well, that's not good.
Cover me!
I'll make short work of this.
Ooh, I left Sealer behind. Remember.
Out of my sight.
You've crossed the wrong monk.
My skills exceed yours. I feel faint.
Good. $13.54. Quick run around. Upstairs.
Too late. Time to rob them of their treasures.
Thank you for amusing me.
Oh. Well, this is Obscura. 1273. Where's for me? 1273. Oh. Obscura's exactly the same level of experience as I am.
Let's head out. Done. Completed. Done. Let us be careful.
Do not
You
fear.
won't survive me.
Waver.
I'll hit you!
I'll just sit here. Don't worry
I'd
about
rather you didn't. Get forward.
Learn from my mistake.
Oh god.
I'll just sit here. Don't worry about me. I'll just sit here. Don't worry about me.
Attack!
Stab their backs.
Magritium Turinos.
The light take you!
Endure this!
I'll loot your corpse.
Magritium Turinos.
Aim carefully.
You won't stop us.
Into the fray!
Make every strike count.
Alright, now we should be able to take them.
Smile. The world's not
We'll make
ending
things
just
right.
yet.
Yes.
1,000 and... yes. Whatever.
Tread lightly.
The inheritor.
Did we step on their
Guide
toes
my
as
I'm
well?
sorry I have to do this.
I require healing.
Push through this?
The light. Take. I'll just sit here.
This is not my time.
Yeah, that didn't work. That was not going to work, was it? I don't think we can do the other remaining fights here right now. So we'll move on. I may even be able to go back to the Defender's Heart. Why haven't I seen Sealer's crew? It should have been somewhere around here. Oh. Horse. Protective rituals. Aaron. Goal scribing. The Ember. Camouflage. Yes. Alchemy or food. You can do food, you can't do alchemy. An amusing little thing, says Darren's member. You set eyes on me, but you didn't see me. He makes a good point there, Darren. Sometimes a long-awaited rest does not bring the desired relief. What comes is a heavy, clinging sleep on the edge of wakefulness, where consciousness seems poised between reality and oblivion. The possible reasons for such disturbed slumber are myriad. Strained nerves, perhaps, or a lingering reaction to trauma. The Yorkie emerges from the oblivion of his leaden sleep, like a drowned man dragging himself up from the depths of the swamp. The wound on his chest is burning, like someone pressed an invisible brand to it. The wound is closed again, but the blood stain on his shirt betrays its presence beneath. There's no time to investigate the cause of this malaise. A trying day lies ahead, but how will Sir Yorkie face up to the challenge? I'll douse myself with water and carry on. Alright. $1,088. I need that, it's there. Sealer. If needed, you can use a scythe. Ember? You. Darren, if needed, you can use a heavy mace. Now. should be good for a few points. That should be good for a few points. Did I not speak to Seela about her friend? Do I need to do that? That might be. That should be good for a few points.
I shall not fail.
No reason to pause.
Always be ready for the worst.
Unimosi travisi. Unimosi travisi.
Hesitation is a waste of time.
Sod is restless. I wonder why.
Esmith, Axel, yes. Esmith, Axel, yes. Esmith, Axel, yes. Esmith, Axel, yes. Esmith, Axel, yes.
Right.
Rely on me.
Stay on your toes.
This war must end.
Follow my steps.
You're a good person. I like you. I won't let you hurt my friends.
Kieran. Me?
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Cover me!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Attack!
Go.
Fighting.
Ow!
Everyone.
Yes, that's unfortunate.
Aporare sentes.
The light, take you.
Stab their backs.
You won't survive me.
Aim carefully.
That wasn't what I wanted to do now, was it?
This'll leave a bruise.
Aporane sentes.
Sealer's down. Dog's down.
I'll loot your terrible mistake.
Yeah, I'd say.
Endure this! Forwards!
No.
A terrible mistake.
This needs reloading. I don't think this is a good place to be right now. Not with the crew as it currently stands. We'll go to Worm. We'll try, Topaz. I don't think it's going to work. I know what's in there. And there's one thing that worries me.
I'm gone.
This'll leave no contest. I'll just sit here. Don't worry about what
I feel faint.
Yes, that didn't work. Once more into the breach, dear friends.
Time to rob them of their treasures. Cover me!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Surrender or else!
the light take you.
Out of my sight!
Stab their backs.
Attack! You won't survive me.
Too late for apologies.
Into the fray!
I will see to your demise.
I'll loot your corpse.
Endure this!
Skip the pleasantries.
Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana.
And the doggo.
Ona Adayana. Oporare Sen.
A bright future awaits us.
Meditate on your mistakes. Might
Hesitation
make you feel
is
better.
a waste of time.
You're a good person. I like you.
Esmond, Axel, yes. Esmond, Axel, yes.
So, let's see. That's the one that makes me afraid.
Your death awaits.
Make every strike
Come on,
count.
come on, come on.
Precision.
I'll hit you! Cover me!
Did you see that?
This'll leave a bruise.
A terrible mistake.
I'll just sit here.
Fighting everyone.
Don't worry about me.
Nope, that failed. Failed dismally, in fact. Right. What are we on experience, by the way? 960. You see, my problem with him is he throws acid bombs, but I can't take him down. That's going to be an issue. Ember should be able to take him down, but it might take a few tries.
Careful, everyone. Attack!
Obscura.
Cover me!
Ember, take him down, please. Good. Lan.
You crossed the wrong mongrel.
See you
The
later.
Inheritor, guide my blade!
Aim carefully.
Stab their backs.
You won't survive me.
The light, take you!
Forwards!
Ember. Oh, it does have splash. I didn't think it did. Obscura.
I'll loot your corpse.
Man.
Endure this!
Into the fray!
Ona Adayana.
A solid plan.
Surrender, or else!
Your death awaits.
Come on, try him.
Make every strike count.
Leave a bruise. Just sit here. Don't worry about me. I'll just sit here. Don't worry about me.
Beat them. Alright, 773. Let's see. Let's have a quick scan of the different books. In case any of them teach me anything. The rest be in.
Follow my steps.
That's about that. Oh yes, that's not very good, is it, that one? Still, it needs a heavy crossbow. It's good for some. Basically what it does is, on either a hit or a critical hit, it inflicts whatever the curse is, the negative aspect of it, whatever the shaman's, the oracle's curse is, on the enemy. Fortunately, his curse is to be flat-footed on the first turn. That's not going to be inflicted on the enemy now, is it? I think we can go back. This one's run a little longer than I expected. I apologise for that. But I wanted to reach level 5. Failed to sneak past, that's fine.
Yet another obstacle.
We are all tired and heavily encumbered. That's alright though.
A terrible mistake.
Do your stuff, Ember. There we are.
Let us be careful.
Oh, we need to drop some things. Pick them up on the way out. 692.
Tread lightly. I feel tired.
Show me what you have.
I'm gone.
You, Vasily. Whenever I sleep outside the walls of Defender's Heart, I'm plagued by terrible dreams. Can you explain it? Please study your face carefully. You look tired, but otherwise entirely healthy. If we were to assume... If we were anywhere else, I would simply tell you to get some rest. We're on the border of the worldwound, and I'm also well aware of what's happening to you. As you know, the wound is a rift between Golarion and the Abyss, and all that evil that feeds the Abyss does the opposite to our world. It feeds on Golarion. So it is that even when we cannot see demons near us, our ultimate foe, the Abyss, is always surrounding us. Many soldiers fighting in the worldwound experience similar things. They suffer terrible nightmares, get no peace, and sometimes even lose their minds. We are trained to help you with this affliction. Well, bloody well do it then. So if you find your nerves are fraying, go to a holy place or a safe place, that's fine. $542. Vaughn, I have a diary for you. Seems like things are a bit strange in our elven world. I met Kaelessa. I'm certain of your allegations. Kaelessa's dead. Contrary to your expectations, Vaughn's face does not brighten. Instead, it seems to grow even more despondent. Then her sorrowful journey has come to an end, and I will pray for her sinful soul. Thank you for carrying out my duty. Please accept this humble gift. After a moment of silence, Vaughn asked tentatively, did she have any written records on her? Oh, you knew about that, did you? Journals? Yes, she did. These aren't teachings, they're more a message of a warning. No matter, evil can take many forms. I'm convinced that nothing that was written by hand of a traitor can be considered safe for eyes or souls. I have nothing like that. I have to go. I don't trust you, Vaughn. It got really strange dealing with her. I don't trust you anymore.
Follow my steps.
Now, Sealer. Thank you for saving the esteemed citizens of Knabres, even though not all of them deserve to be saved. May I forgive my words. Erebeth cast a meaningful look at Count Arundel. I don't really mean that, of course. I just never fail to be astounded by the way that good people seem to perish, while the not-so-good prove to be incredibly, amazingly enduring. Even though the Count did offer me his aid, he can't be all that bad. Yes, that's not like him at all. Joining the Crusades is a tradition among Mount Devian nobles, but Darren Arundel was never too keen on fighting demons. The Count has a certain reputation in Mendev. He's not a pleasant individual by any means, but he's not known for any particular villainy either. The Count enjoys a life of leisure, surrounded by a gaggle of sycophants, who are always eager to badmouth the Queen at his command. He likes settling scores too. There was a hero of the First Crusade, Sir Lant, a kind and honest man. After the end of his glorious career as a soldier, he became a wise mentor to the younger generation. He ran afoul of the Count somehow, perhaps by lecturing him about his idle lifestyle and lack of purpose. When Sir Lant died, the Count managed to buy a portion of his estate, and ordered the knight's helm to be reforged into a chamber pot. And of course he didn't keep his little joke private. The Queen was particularly affronted by it, because Sir Lant used to be a most loyal comrade in arms. I was there receiving an assignment from Her Majesty, and witnessed the exact moment she found out the helmet's fate. Small thing, but I could see the Queen's anguish at the travesty that had been made of her friend's legacy. That's what our count is like as a person. And as for his talent for survival, do you know the story of Heaven's Edge? He's the only member. Yes, I've heard that. Could you tell me more? I don't know all the details. It happened a while ago, back when I was a mercenary and had nothing to do with Canaveres. I only know that there was a grand feast in honor of Darren's birthday, and all his relatives were invited along with a few other distinguished guests. Sounds like fun. Everyone died. Doesn't sound like fun anymore. From a mysterious disease someone had unleashed on the estate, including servants, the guards, and a number of clerics and paladins. But the young count survived, because of his healing ability, I suppose. Darren doesn't possess an unusually brilliant talent. Oh, does possess. Even if the application of his skills leaves much to be desired. Why is he trying to provoke the Queen? Who knows? It could be family matter. The Count is Her Majesty's cousin twice removed or something like that. But I think he simply enjoys infuriating people. I've caught that. Thank you for telling me all this. My pleasure. I'm sorry you had to endure my grumbling. Watching these things happen to my city has put me in a foul mood. The Tower of Westrod has been cleared of demons. Great. The place where the demons have gathered needs to be cleared one by one. They won't be able to stab us in the back when we take on the Grey Garrison. What's our strategy? I shall lead the rest of my force on a frontal assault. This will distract the enemy long enough to let you use the secret passage and reach the wardstone. Destroy it before the demons turn Iomede's gift into a weapon of the abyss. Most of the allies you find will join my forces, but you can expect a certain amount of support from them. My opinion on Prelate Huldrun aside, it is undeniable that his Inquisitors of formidable force will benefit from their pinpoint strikes against troublesome enemies. The Order of Flaming Lands counts among its members both valiant knights and masters of the occult. We are about to test an experimental ritual they've developed. Should it all go according to plan, your party will have a serious advantage during the Battle of Grey Garrison. In these dark days, the most unlikely allies join forces. Alright, yes, they do. And I still have not got the level. I'm only 13 points away though. Let's hit the streets. Essentially, we need to kill one thing or solve a trap or something like that. I'm going to drop you for you. Now we can go to Gwyrm Manor. We're not going to finish clearing it. Not at all. We can go right back after this.
Do not fear! Do not waver!
Thank you for amusing me.
And there we are. Level 6. Let's see. +2 bonus on saving throws against spells. I wish I was casting enchantment scrolls. Spells, I'm not. Outflank. Precise strike to begin with. Defensive spin. Monk spins about, confounding his blow. If the attack hits, Monk gains +4 dodge bonus to AC against any attacks made by the target of the strike. Until the start of the next turn, the bonus does not stack with itself. Hammer blow. Monk links his hands together, swinging both arms like a club, dealing tremendous damage. If the attack hits, the Monk rolls his unarmed strike damage twice, adding both results together before applying strength. Other modifiers to the damage. The bonus damage is not multiplied on a critical hit. Okay, leg sweep. Monk, if the attack hits, the Monk can make a free trip attempt. Or shattering punch. Honoring the dead, Sealer, that sounds like your kind of thing. Plan. Or Drovia. Boon Companion. Enlarged person could work. And web. Point blank shot. Magic weapon. And you need to have stealth. And finally you. they not get precise strike? Prerex. Oh. That was a bit all screw up. I didn't give him the intelligence point. Oh well. Oh well. Hmm. There we are. Back to the heart. In we go. And let's see about getting ourselves well, I'm going to do that off channel. Off channel, what I'm going to do is get the brown fur transmuter and rest up. I think when we come back, demons will probably be attacking. I could be wrong. So, join me then. Fairly well.